Kiana, Kiara, Cariel, and Connie all died in the rental home where they lived on East Columbia Street. Their converted apartment went up in flames. There were no batteries in the smoke detectors upstairs where the girls slept. Their mother, Galen Rose, says she awoke to thick, suffocating smoke. She ran outside screaming for help. 2 officers narrowly escaped with their lives trying to save the girls.
We're taking each one of those rooms and looking at those independently, taking a look at all possible causes.
At first, the Indiana State Fire Marshal's investigators thought wiring behind the refrigerator started the fire. Then in January, a stunning announcement made through a hastily sent press release on a Saturday afternoon.
The house fire that killed 4 young sisters was intentionally set.
Indiana Department of Homeland Security arson investigator Dennis Randall said there were accelerants found throughout the home. It was alarming news.
Was ISP aware that that release was going out on Saturday?
We were not.
The fallout behind the scenes was immediate. Superintendent Carter says the release was premature because ATF had yet to get evidence back from the lab.
There has been conversation about what happens has got to be shared with the ISP and with the detectives assigned to this.
But 13 Investigates has learned that hasn't happened. An independent arson investigator working the case sent a scathing email to the Department of Homeland Security and Fire Marshal Jim Greason about the DHS investigation. A copy of the email also came to 13 Investigates. The Michigan investigator writes, the press release by the state fire marshal about the conclusions of their investigation are not correct and completely based on speculation and not evidence. We showed the letters to both the prosecutor and the superintendent.
I don't know about this, but I'll find out about this. I've never seen this letter before.
Prosecutor Ives admits there's been little contact with the state fire marshal's office.
State Fire Marshal considers, I believe, part of its task to look into the criminal aspect of a case, but as far as I'm concerned, the lead investigative agency for this case is the Indiana State Police.
The state fire marshal refused to sit down to talk about the Flora case. All of this as state police ask for witnesses to come forward on behalf of 4 little girls.